My name is Karleigh Halpin. I am a senior at Grandview and I play volleyball. I have played JV all 4 years. I came from Ottumwa, it's an hour 20 from here, and then got recruited and came here and have played JV since my freshman year. When I got recruited, it was a lot of talk back and forth, and I felt like I asked a lot of questions is there what is the team aspect, how many girls do you recruit? And I think she made it pretty clear that there is a lot of talent, especially in my position. I play outside, and that she saw me playing at JV first, and then to see where it went from there. So I'd say I was pretty aware of where I was going to be when I came in. So I am one of 3 outsides. I play 6 rotations, so I guess I'm in the whole game. This year is probably our smallest squad, so there's 13 of us. So just as a senior, I'd say my role is to have the freshmen feel comfortable, be loud, bring the energy and leadership for everyone else. Well, my freshman year, we came in and there was 19 freshmen alone. So that was our biggest class, and now there's not that many of us, but usually my freshman through junior year, we've had at least 15 to 20 plus. So it's hard to go to 13 because sometimes if people aren't there, it's hard to scrimmage 6-on-6, but I mean, we make it work. Well, since it's JV, I think that 13 or however many is a reasonable number. Just like varsity, you work or fight for your position, and it's earned. So even though there's only 6 people on, there's always I feel like everyone has their time to shine, just some more than others. So I would say varsity and JV is segregated in one way, but then again not. We all spend preseason together, which is 2 or 3 weeks at the beginning of the season, and everyone's intermingled. And then a few weeks before varsity's first game, they separate into JV and varsity. And JV is definitely a lower time commitment than varsity. We still practice every day, Monday through Friday, if we don't have games. I would say varsity has longer practices, but JV, we usually pack more games in, I would say. So a normal week would be 2 to 4, and sometimes we'd have 6 or 8 matches a week. So I'd say maybe more games, but less time commitment when it comes to travel time and stuff. So our coaches are different than the varsity staff. We have 2. We started the season with 2, a men's volleyball player and then an ex-men's volleyball player, and they were our coaches. They also go to Grandview. So now we have 1, and he's our main coach. But I would say at some games, the varsity coaches will be there, but for the most part, it's just 1 coach. I think it's all about perspective. So everyone has their role, whether you are on varsity or JV, and you just have to make the most of your time. And I think that's what I've done, especially since being here since freshman year. I was okay, this is my role. If I know I'm on JV, I'm going to make the most of it and have as much fun as I can and still be as good as we can. So I think my motivation is just, we're all very competitive and we all like to win. So we try to make our practices fun. We try to not compare ourselves to varsity ever. We're just our own team, and they're their own team, and we still hang out, but when we're on the court, it's just 6 of us and we do what we can to win. Tina Carter is our head coach. So I have been on JV since freshman year, and I haven't dressed varsity or played varsity, and she texted me telling me that my energy doesn't go unrecognized and that she thinks it'd be good to suit up for varsity. And that was definitely I don't know, glorifying, just to be recognized for the time I put into it. And she recognizes that even though I'm not on varsity, that the coaches still see us players on JV. So it's not they forget about us. And so yeah, I thought that was cool to get that opportunity. Volleyball, I feel is just one of the several sports on campus that has a JV team. So I know girls basketball, boys basketball, football, soccer, they all have JV, and I think that's unique about the NAIA because obviously if you're D1, it's usually just one roster. And so I think that's cool that not only girls, but girls and boys can get the opportunity if they want to play in college, that they have that like junior varsity level, which maybe like you're not the best, but you still get that opportunity to play, which I think a lot of people come here for, which is nice. And I know several people on like the girls basketball team that would probably agree with me that like they still think they're an important aspect to the team and they're just grateful that they get to play it all in college.